The Frontier Athletic Conference only has 6 teams, and so far through week 4, they haven't played a single conference game. But we've gotten a pretty good look at these teams outside of conference play, and we think we know how they stand. I'm Noah Wolf, the co-host of this season of Gridiron Glory. I'm joined by FAC reporter Connor Mills, and we're going through this power rankings post week 4. So Connor, let's start at the bottom. Team number 6, who you got?
Well, for team number 6 right now, we have the MacLean Tigers. They only have 1 win this season, but it's their first win in over a year. But statistically speaking, 1 win is not going to get them out of the basement of the FAC, so we'll keep them in 6th. Moving on to 5th place, the Miami Trace Panthers. They too already have improved on their season from last season with 2 wins, 1 more than they had from last year. The Panthers with wins over Circleville and Logan Elm. However, just like the Tigers, this will not raise them in the rankings just yet. In 4th place, this might be a little shocker to some people. However, we are placing the Jackson Ironmen here. Jackson, they're 3-1 this season, but their 1 loss came against a Division II Region 8 team in Western Brown. A 42-36 loss for Jackson was Western Brown's first win of the year, and one of the FAC teams already has given Brown a loss, so we'll get to them a little bit later. Right now in 3rd place, this belongs to Washington Courthouse. Up until last week's 57-7 loss to London, the Blue Lions have been an offensive powerhouse. Dylan Stewart already has 13 touchdowns on the season and looks to keep dominating from both sides of the ball. 2nd place, it was alluded to a little bit earlier with Jackson, but this one belongs to the Hillsboro Indians. This was the team that defeated Western Brown, and Hillsboro is currently the only undefeated team in the FAC at 4-0. However, they also have the worst strength of schedule at -23.5. Nonetheless, Hillsboro has been doing the little things right, and they will be put to the test against Claremont Northeastern before entering conference play against our number 1 ranked Chillicothe Cavaliers. The Cavs, they have the toughest conference schedule, strength of schedule, and they have done the most with it. They are the reigning FAC champions, currently with the record of 3-1, their only loss coming to Bishop Hartley. The biggest question for Chillicothe was how do they fill the shoes of Brandon Moffmer left behind. They've responded with 3 people: quarterback Adrian Beverly, wideout Zach Coates, and running back Jaquan Harris. The 3 of them have been stepping up for Ron Hinton, and they will be a big reason should the Cavaliers win back-to-back Frontier Athletic Conference titles.
All right, we've got 1 more week of non-conference play in the FAC, but after that they'll be squaring off against each other. To see these 6 teams in action, tune into Gridiron Glory Friday nights at 11:30 on WOUB, and make sure to keep up with all of our content throughout the week on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as on our website, woub.org/gridiron. For Connor Mills, I'm Noah Wolf.